legend of Boeng Tumleng in Battambang province. If we travel along National Road number 5 from Phnom Penh to Battambang province, reaching Kok Chikde commune in Maung Ruasay district, and then turn north from the National Road near the Maung Ruasay district office toward the southeast for about 10 kilometers, or take the road from the railway station to Svay Prey village, located about 7 kilometers east of the district office, then continue south for about 4 kilometers. We will arrive at a lake called Boeng Tumleng. The lake is about 100 meters wide and 400 meters long. Today, this lake is considered sacred. It is filled with many aquatic creatures, such as fish and turtles. Because of its sacred reputation, local villagers do not dare to fish there. Around the lake is also a forest inhabited by wild animals such as deer, barking deer, and other wildlife, making it a favorite place for hunters. The legend about the origin of this lake is told as follows. Long ago, there was a mighty king who possessed extraordinary spiritual power and merit. One day, the king rode on a rhinoceros as his royal mount, accompanied by a servant named Ne Tum, traveling to visit a woman named Neang Mok Rea. While traveling through a village, the king saw a woman who resembled Neang Mok Rea. But after looking carefully, he realized she was not the woman he sought, so he continued onward. Eventually, the king arrived at Neang Mok Rea's house. He dismounted from the rhinoceros and ordered Ne Tum to tie the animal beneath a krasang tree while he went inside to spend time with Neang Mok Rea. After speaking pleasantly with the king, Neang Mok Rea respectfully asked him, "Your Majesty, what did you ride here?" The king replied, "I came riding a rhinoceros and tied it beneath that krasang tree." However, the rhinoceros misunderstood the king's words. It only heard the phrase, "krasang rhinoceros," and thought the king was insulting it by calling it a wild forest beast. The rhinoceros became deeply saddened and thought to itself, "I have always been loyal to my master. I carried him tirelessly day and night without rest, yet now he insults me." Filled with sorrow and anger, the rhinoceros broke free from the rope tied to the tree and ran wildly into the forest. Ne Tum immediately chased after it. When the king learned that the rhinoceros had escaped, he also followed after them. At last, Ne Tum caught up with the rhinoceros in an open field and grabbed tightly onto its tail. But the rhinoceros refused to stop. Ne Tum dug his feet into the ground to resist, causing the earth to crack open in huge pieces. Seeing this, the king shouted from behind, "Tum, let go! Tum, let go!" Hearing the king's command, Ne Tum released the rhinoceros. The animal then disappeared deep into the forest, still carrying the royal saddle on its back. The king became extremely angry and cursed the rhinoceros, saying, "From this day onward, your kind shall eat only thorny plants and drink only muddy water forever." Because of this curse, rhinoceroses today are said to have thick, rough skin, layered like armor, serving as shelter for insects and parasites. They feed on thorny plants and vines and prefer muddy water, even stirring clear water with their feet before drinking it. As for the place where Ne Tum stood struggling against the rhinoceros, the ground eventually became a large lake, which people named Boeng Tumleng, Tum let go. The name has remained until the present day. Likewise, the village where Neang Mok Rea lived became known as Mok Rea Village, a name that also survives to this day.